A while back, I posted a clip of me weaving, and everyone went crazy wondering, what are these things on your pliers and where do you get them and how do you use them? So I'm gonna explain to you what they are. I cover my pliers with foam tubing. It comes like this. You can see the hollow end of it there. And even though this is the size that it comes in, they're easily cuttable with regular scissors. You don't have to be really precise when you cut them. As you can see, this one's way longer than this guy, but they still both serve the purpose. You just need to make sure that it's long enough and goes pretty much to the very edge of your plier handle so that when you grip it, all of your fingers are still getting that cushion. If it were, too short or this handle were out a little bit longer and my finger would be touching the plier handle itself, that would mean it's too short. When you wind up cutting it, so this one has a slightly bigger hole, so I use it for larger pliers, you just slide it right on and slide it up as high as it needs to go, and that's it. If any time you don't like it, it's super easy just to take it off and remove it. When I'm using large pliers, like my duckbill pliers, for these, actually the duckbills are the only ones that I use this on, I do like to have the foam covering on each handle. You'll notice I do have to open up my hand bigger in order to get around both of these. But on the duckbills, it seems to not be that much of a problem. I do have a problem with it if I try and do it on smaller pliers. So for these, I only put the foam cushion on one side, because otherwise, when the cushion is here, I think they kind of butt up against each other right here, and so it doesn't really let me close the pliers and work with them in a comfortable way. And I find that if I'm trying to also hold the weave in my hand has to be open so big and I'm just dropping things all the time. When I work with the foam cushion, I have it on the upper side of my hand, so right here exactly underneath my knuckles. And I started to do this when I realized, okay, after I weave for maybe an hour, hour and a half, my two smallest fingers were starting to get numb and tingly, and I figured that probably wasn't a good thing. So I wanted to find some way just to cushion them and protect my hands. And now I can work for a much longer time without experiencing any adverse effects. The other thing that you can use the foam tubing for is you can, once again with scissors, just completely slice it open all the way through. And you can put that around your table edge. So if you are leaning into your work and you find that you're resting your wrists and forearm on the table, if your table has a really sharp edge, that can get uncomfortable after a while. So you can pop these onto the table and it's a really nice cushion to work with. So it's just all about making your workspace more comfortable. If you give these a try, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of them. And if you have any other life hacks for making working with pliers and doing chainmail a lot easier on your body, I would love to know. Happy weaving and rock on!